Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. It is a Saturday, July 1st, 2023. And yes, we have completed yet another week in the markets. All other parts of our portfolio aside, I'm focusing on FFIE, Faraday Futures, as I have been over the past couple of months. Not much news. I mean, they did have secure some extra funding from an investor that they had worked with in the past, something like $90 million. This was an article put out a couple of days ago. It did nothing for the stock. In fact, the stock has been going down and down and down. We even saw 19 cents yesterday and Friday in the markets. So yes, all of the momentum was shot down, and it was a self-inflicted wound. And we spoke about how what could be the logic on their side, how taking this temporary hit for long-term gains, or some people even suggested that this was intentionally done to kind of like pump the stock up and then kind of like put the symbolic middle finger to the shareholders and just straight up knock the stock down as they sold their shares away in that share offering. Either way you look at it, it was a bad couple of weeks for Faraday Future investors. And I know some of you really went in on this, and I hope you didn't sell. For the ones that went in heavy, if you went in heavy and you're down big, I hope you did not sell out of your position. Now, again, I have to always say this. I am not a financial advisor, never have been, and probably never will be. But I'm just going to tell you this as just my opinion. Okay, this is my opinion. No matter how we might feel about the brain trust of Faraday Future and how they may or may not care about their shareholders, you have to understand that they're flying this ship and their priority is their company. The success of the long-term success of their company. Their priority is that. Their priority is not for the shareholders. Not necessarily for the shareholders. So we have to understand that that's part of the business. When you're in a stock like this, when it's small, when it's a penny stock, it can move very fast. Like if you have a stock that's like it is 20 cents and it goes up to 40 cents, doubled your money, obviously, right? So it's quick, really quick. It can go up in small amount of moves, can be a big move for your account backwards and forward, right? So we saw the other way. What about people who got in on Friday, June 16th at around 45 cents and said, wow, this thing is going to go up to, $1. Those people, if they stood in, they're underwater by about 50% or more, right? So I hadn't done much videos since that because there's not really much going on right here other than the fact that there's just like a lot of bad sentiment from people who invested in this and and have that short-term mindset on it, which is a lot of us. We come in, we want to get into a stock, make a good amount of money, and move on to another one, right? That's what we want to do, especially when you're playing the penny stock game. However, for some of those, and I think I'm in the category for some of those who believe that I want to hold this a little more long term, and so the schedule has been pushed back a couple of times because of their setbacks. So, like I said, this is simply a delay. It's a delay, and I think it's inevitable that eventually that money, a lot of money is to be had in this stock, but it's gonna take patience. You know, I'm still in this stock. I'm still in it. I haven't sold out. I stepped away for a little bit because there was really no news to talk about other than the fact that we're going down again. This thing is going down for a bit. Who knows if it even goes down and touches that 15 cent again? It could touch that 15 cents support line again. It could. If it went down into the 19 cents, it could go all the way down to the 15 cents. So essentially what I'm saying is that I'm going to ride this out. It might take a little while. We may not have the rise in the stock that we enjoyed over the last couple of weeks anytime soon. I don't know. No one knows. If we had that crystal ball, I think we'd all be billionaires right now. But essentially what I'm saying is that I'm sticking with it. Like I said multiple times before, I'm sticking with it, right? We still have earnings coming up in August. We still have the delivery date, which was pushed back to August. Those things happening in another month. Those are catalysts. Those are catalysts. This thing might repeat itself again. We might see once again another run. So if you can, like and subscribe. I just started this channel just a couple of months ago, and I'm really happy to say that I've made triple digits. I now have over 100 subscribers, and I'm really, really grateful for that. And I love the fact that you guys do interact with me, and that you give your opinions and you comment. I like all of that stuff. I try to respond to all of the comments, no matter what you guys say. Most of the time I get like a lot of positive stuff and some good due diligence from some of the commenters, some of the people who comment. And so it's really enjoyable to interact with you guys and see that, you know, there's people from around the world that's actually watching me drive around in my car, you know. So I have this little spot, this little studio apartment in YouTube, driving around here, and I'm really grateful for it. So as we are on the the knife edge of the year, July 1st, we are actually now entering into the second half on our way to 2024. I hope that you guys have not only a great afternoon and a great rest of your weekend, but I hope you guys have a great rest of 2023. And I want us to make lots of money, and I want you to be part of that in this journey, not only with Faraday Future, but with some other stocks that we can also be discussing and some other concepts that we can discuss. So I will see you guys on the next video.